Let me begin with something that might hurt a little. If a woman is ignoring you, it's not always because she doesn't care. Sometimes it's because she wants to see if you'll lose who you are trying to get her attention. I know that's hard, but you need to hear it. Women test men in ways they don't always say out loud. Sometimes we ignore you because we're upset. Sometimes it's because we're truly busy. And yes, sometimes it's because we want to see if you'll start running after us more. The problem is a lot of men answer the wrong way. They panic. They text 10 times. They call. They say too much. They basically give away all their power. And once that happens, attraction falls fast. Here's the truth. When a woman ignores you, your response matters more than whatever made her go quiet in the first place. If you respond with neediness, you lose respect. If you respond with anger, you look insecure. But if you respond with calmness, control, and confidence, suddenly the situation shifts. Think about it. Women are emotional creatures. We feel deeply, we overthink, and sometimes we'll move away just to get a clear idea on how we actually feel about you. When you don't act desperately, when you stay grounded, it makes us curious. It makes us rethink. And honestly, it makes us feel like you're a man we can't easily get rid of. This is why I want to guide you through exactly how to act when a woman ignores you. Not what most guys do, not the mistakes that ruin attraction. I'm talking about the response that actually helps, the one that makes her notice you in a completely new way. 1, stay calm. Don't chase her silence. The biggest mistake men make when a woman ignores them is overreacting. You see she didn't reply to your text. Hours pass, and suddenly your mind starts running wild. Did I say something wrong? Is she losing interest? Did she find another guy? That bad thinking leads you straight to chasing, sending more messages, calling, or even facing her. But here's what you don't realize. From a woman's point of view, your reaction says more than your words ever could. When you instantly panic, it shows us you're not grounded. You're not in control of yourself. And whether we admit it or not, that makes you less attractive. Now, let me turn it around. Imagine she ignores you, and instead of falling apart, you continue with your day. You don't quickly text again. You don't start overthinking. You stay calm. That calmness says something powerful. You're not desperate. You're not relying on her validation. You're focused in your own life. Do you know how uncommon that is? Most men fall apart the moment they feel ignored. But the man who doesn't chase, he is different. He makes us wonder, why isn't he trying harder? Why does he seem fine? That question alone starts a seed of curiosity. I'll give you a story that explains it perfectly. A pal of mine admitted she ignored a guy's text on purpose just to see if he'd chase. She told me, "I thought he would double text. That's what most guys do." But when he didn't, she actually got annoyed. She couldn't stop looking at her phone, waiting for his reply. Finally, she texted him first just to have his attention back. That's the change I'm talking about. When you don't chase, her silence loses power. She realizes she's not controlling your emotions. Instead, she's the one wondering what's happening with you. So the next time a woman ignores you, remember this. Stay calm. Don't give her silence more importance than it deserves. The less you react, the more strong your presence becomes in her mind. This is just the beginning. Make sure you watch the entire video to get all the crucial insights from Stephanie on the manipulated mind. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video.
2. Get what her silence really means. Women don't ignore men for the precise same reason every time. That's why your reaction shouldn't be one size fits all. You have to know the possible meanings behind her silence. Sometimes it's emotional. Maybe she's upset about something you said, but instead of facing you directly, she pulls back to think. Women do this because silence feels less dangerous than conflict. Other times, she's testing you. She wants to see how much you'll chase, how much you need her. In her mind, if you start rushing for her attention, she learns that she can control you emotionally. That's not something a man ever wants to give away. There are also times where silence has nothing to do with you. Maybe she's busy with work. Maybe she's dealing with family or personal stress. Or maybe she just doesn't want to talk. Women, like men, have feelings that change. Her silence might not be rejection. It might just be her wanting space. The main thing here is not to decide too quickly. If you think she's ignoring you because she doesn't like you anymore, you'll overreact. If you think she's ignoring you just to test you, you might get defensive. Both of those answers kill attraction. What women respect is a man who doesn't let silence bother him. If she's ignoring you because she's upset, your calmness gives her space to return. If she's ignoring you as a test, your lack of reaction shows her she can't control you. If she's ignoring you because she's truly busy, your patience shows you're secure in yourself. So instead of asking, "Why is she ignoring me?" change the question to, "How can I behave no matter what her reason is?" That way of thinking keeps you in control, while her silence, whatever the meaning, in the end works in your favor. 3. Silence is power. Use it back. One of the best moves a man can make when a woman ignores him is to answer her silence with silence. I know that sounds strange, but think about it. What she waits for is for you to react, to chase, to ask for answers. The moment you do that, you give away your power. But if you go quiet too, everything changes. Here's why silence helps. It worries her. When a woman ignores you, she often does it to get an emotional reaction out of you. If you don't give her that, she starts to doubt herself. Why isn't he chasing? Did he lose interest? Did I just scare him away? That doubt starts to work in your favor. It keeps your value. Silence tells her that you're not desperate, you're not needy, and you're not going to ask for her attention. It tells her you have standards. And a man with standards is always more attractive. It changes the dynamic. Instead of her being in control by holding back attention, now you've copied her energy, and suddenly she has to choose. Either she comes forward or she might lose you completely. Here's how to do it right. Don't tell her about your silence. Don't say things like, "Fine, if you want to ignore me, I'll ignore you too." That's silly. You don't explain, you don't threaten, you just do it. Stay the same. If she ignores you for a few hours, don't right away jump back in the moment she replies. Follow her pace. Keep it chill and don't hurry to reward her silence with quick attention. Use the time well. Work on yourself. Focus on your goals. Build your life. When you're silent, it's not about sitting by the phone. It's about showing her and yourself that your life doesn't depend on her. Here's what normally happens. The longer you stay calm and silent, the more curious she becomes. She starts looking at your social media, reading again your old texts, wondering why you haven't broken. And eventually, most women break the silence first. They'll text you something simple like, "Hey, what are you up to?" Or even use a subtle test to see if you still care. Now, this doesn't mean silence is a trick. It's not about manipulation. It's about self-control. It's about showing that if a woman doesn't value your attention, you're tough enough to take it away. And believe me, that's a message she'll never forget. Because when you learn silence, you force her to see the reality. Men who value themselves don't chase women who don't respect their time. And that understanding alone can change the entire dynamic back in your favor. You're learning powerful strategies. To make sure you don't miss Stephanie's key lessons on the manipulated mind, keep watching until the very end. Please support us by subscribing, liking, and sharing this video.
4. When to step back versus when to walk away. Every man needs to know the difference between pulling back and walking away. These are two very separate moves, and knowing which one to use can stop you from wasting your energy on the wrong woman, or, on the other hand, save a relationship that just needs a fresh start. Pulling back means you, for a time, reduce your attention and energy. You're not eliminating her completely, but you're making space. This is what you do when a woman ignores you a bit. Maybe she's slow to reply, not focused, or testing you. In this case, pulling back shows her you're not desperate and you can be okay without constant validation. It's a quiet way of saying, "I'm not chasing. I'll give you space to decide if you want to be here." Walking away is over. This is what you do when you realize her behavior isn't just a test, but a habit. If she again and again disrespects you, ignores you, and doesn't value your company, then the best response isn't to try harder. It's to take yourself completely. Walking away isn't weakness. It's the best form of self-respect. Here's how to know which one to use. Look for habits. One ignored text is nothing. A week of on and off behavior, that's a pattern. Don't overreact to little things, but don't ignore what keeps happening either. Check her effort. Is she trying elsewhere, calling you, planning to see you, showing interest in your life? If yes, she may just be busy or testing you. If not, she's left. And that's when walking away is more intelligent. Test her answer. When you pull back, see how she acts. If she starts contacting you, you know she still values you. If she doesn't, she was already not there, and you just saved yourself from wasting time. Here's the truth. Women test men to see where they are. If you fail the test by chasing harder when she ignores you, you look weak. If you pass the test by pulling back, she'll respect you more. But if she's not testing and she's truly uninterested, then walking away is your only successful move. The biggest mistake men make is staying too long. They mix up a lack of interest for a test, and they keep pulling back, waiting, hoping. Don't do that. If a woman doesn't value you, nothing you do will change it. But when you know how to pull back the correct way and when to walk away for good, you protect your self-worth and keep your power. Because finally, your energy is your money, and a smart man doesn't use it where it's not valued. 5. Taking back control of the frame. One of the most missed aspects of dealing with a woman who ignores you is this: who controls the frame of the relationship? The frame is the unseen dynamic that decides who leads, who follows, and whose reality controls the interaction. If she's ignoring you, she's trying to move that frame in her favor. She wants to see if she can get you reacting, chasing, and changing your behavior around hers. Here's what most men do wrong. They give up the frame immediately. She ignores a text and they double text. She gives brief replies and they ask, "What's wrong?" She doesn't make plans and they try harder. Every one of those actions puts her in control. You're acting inside her frame. And once you give it up, she loses respect for you. So how do you reclaim it? Stop looking for validation. The moment you start asking, "Did I do something wrong?" or "Are you mad?" you've already lost the frame. A man who knows his worth doesn't ask for reassurance. Match her effort, not her reasons. If she's giving little, you give little. If she's ignoring, you don't push. You copy, not chase. This moves the power back to you because you're no longer reacting emotionally. Return to your focus. Instead of thinking too much about her attention, shift the light back to your life, your work, your goals, your hobbies. When you put yourself first, she feels the difference. That energy says, "I'm the prize, not you." Use silence as a tool. Silence makes her question herself. If she's ignoring you to test you, your lack of reaction changes the script. Instead of you wondering what she's doing, she's now wondering why you're so calm, why you haven't broken down, why you're not chasing. Reclaiming your frame isn't about playing games. It's about being a leader. A woman feels most attracted when she can trust your strength. If ignoring you makes you fall apart, she knows you're not solid. But if ignoring you makes you become stronger in your own frame, she sees a man she cannot control. And here's the surprise. That's when she respects you more. And respect always makes attraction stronger. Never forget, whoever controls the frame controls the path. If you want to deal with a woman ignoring you, your goal isn't just to respond. It's to change the frame so that you lead and she follows. Don't stop now. The most critical insights from Stephanie on the manipulated mind are still to come. Stay until the end to learn it all. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this video with someone who needs to see it.
6. Making scarcity and value. When a woman ignores you, the natural feeling most men have is to try and show their worth to her. They talk too much, they chase harder, they make themselves too easy to get. But here's the real thing. Value isn't shown with words, it's shown through scarcity. Think about it. Diamonds are expensive not because they're the most beautiful stones, but because they're hard to find. If they were all over the place, nobody would want them. The same is true with men. A man who is always available, always answering instantly, always waiting for her call naturally loses value in her eyes. She thinks, if I can have him anytime I want, how important can he really be? So if she's ignoring you, this is your opportunity to build scarcity and fix the balance. Pull back your attention. Attention is your most important currency. If she's ignoring you, stop giving her with constant texts, calls, or likes on her posts. Let her feel the loss of your energy. That silence becomes more powerful than any message you could send. Have more options. Women can feel when a man is desperate versus when he has other choices. If you're talking to other women, focusing on your friends and contacts, or simply living a full life, your energy changes. You're no longer holding tightly to her attention because your world doesn't focus on her. Put effort into yourself. Scarcity isn't just about holding back. It's about becoming a man who's difficult to access because he's really building something important. Your job, your health, your way of living, your interests, all of this increases your perceived value. When she sees that you're improving, she realizes she could lose a man who's moving forward with or without her. Time is important. Don't always be the first to answer. Don't always be available when she finally decides to show interest. Being careful with your time forces her to think again and see you as a man who values himself. Scarcity changes the dynamic completely. Instead of you chasing her, she starts to chase you because she feels you moving out of her reach. And this isn't manipulation. This is how things are. Women are made to desire men who are different, men who aren't simple to get, men who act like a prize. So when she ignores you, don't get upset, don't beg, don't explain. Instead, move away, build your scarcity, and let your value grow. When she realizes she's not the main point of your world, that's when her curiosity, respect, and attraction start to return. 7. When to walk away forever. There comes a time where a woman's behavior is no longer about testing you or toying with attraction. It's about not respecting you. And as a man, you need to know when to stop using your time, your energy, and your feelings. Ignoring you again and again, giving you false hope, or treating you like a choice is a clear sign that she does not value you. At that point, the most powerful move you can make is to walk away for always. Here's how you know it's time to release. Constant ignoring. If she ignores you not once, not twice, but many times over time, it's no longer a test. She's telling you where you stand in her life. If you keep chasing, you're showing her it's okay to disrespect you. Unequal investment. If you're always starting, always planning, always doing all the work of the interaction, and she never gives the same energy, then you're not in a fair connection. You're asking for very little, and that's not who you want to be. Rude behavior. If she ignores you while clearly spending time with other men, showing you that she cares more about them than you, that's your sign. You're not her main concern, and that's fine. But the mistake men make is remaining in that position hoping she'll change. She won't. You feel tired. If her ignoring you constantly leaves you nervous, questioning yourself, and not believing in your worth, that's poison. A woman you grow with should add calm, not trouble. If it feels bad, it's probably not right. Walking away for good isn't about being mad or payback. It's about self-respect. You're not closing the door hard. You're simply deciding not to waste time where you're not appreciated. And here's the good part of it. When you walk away for good, you send the most powerful message possible. You show her that her ignoring you didn't hurt you. It only showed her true place in your life. A man who can walk away is a man who can't be managed. That's the final power. Women respect it, men need it, and you should have it. When a woman starts ignoring you, it's one of those times that can either destroy you or make you stronger as a man. Most men take the incorrect path. They chase harder, beg for attention, or sink in overthinking. But the truth is, a woman ignoring you isn't the final part of the story. It's a test, a change in dynamics, and most importantly, an opportunity for you to show power. You've now seen the mind science behind her behavior. Sometimes it's a test of your belief in yourself. Sometimes it's her way of making space, and other times it's a clear sign she's becoming less interested. No matter the reason, the solution is always the same. Respond with calmness, self-command, and strong self-respect. Don't try too hard. Don't chase. Don't allow her silence to decide your worth. Instead, use the space to help you. Focus on yourself. Let her feel your non-presence. And if she respects you, she'll come back more powerful. If she doesn't, you'll have already gone on to better chances without wasting time. That's what divides men who have a hard time with women from men who do well in dating and relationships. The skill to stand strong when tested. Remember this. Women may like your looks, your achievements, or your appeal, but what truly gets their respect is your ability to walk away when you're not appreciated. Attraction is made on respect, and the man who can stay calm, in control, and not tied to results will always be the winner. That's how you succeed. This is powerful knowledge. You've now learned Stephanie's complete guide on the manipulated mind. If this helped you, do the right thing. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with a friend who needs to hear this. Thank you for watching.